What's going on, YouTube? This is Market Omega back at it again with another weekly recap. I'll be going over the trades from this week. So, without further ado, let's jump right in. All right. So, just to start off, I'm just gonna take a look at the SPY. So, it's fallen like the last few days. I think the high was 358.75. Now, guys, in my opinion, I just think this is a minor pullback. Well, I won't call it minor because it's falling it's falling about, what is that, about 10%. But I won't call it minor. But I don't think we're in a correction territory or anything like that. But I think this is gonna consolidate around here and possibly continue the journey onwards. But worst case scenario, we tap this 300 somewhere around there. But then we should see sort of like a V-shaped bounce going up. So I just think this is a minor correction, guys. We've actually, we've gone from like 218 all the way to 358, like just like that. This is almost a straight shot. So we need to pull back, catch our breath, and then buyers step back in, and then we continue. I actually think come October, like the middle of October, we should be back all-time highs. I think that's middle of October, end of October, probably we'll be back at all-time highs. All right. So that's that. I'm just going to go over some of the trades that I took from this week. Now, guys, I'm actually recording this on Thursday. Normally I record it on Friday and I upload it to YouTube and the Mad Ass Money video section on Friday. But I'm actually doing this a day before because I have a family emergency that I have to take care of. So I'm not gonna be in chat tomorrow. I'll probably return middle of next week, maybe on Wednesday or Thursday. And I just wanted to make sure I get this out there and upload it on YouTube so you guys can have some information, just to go off of and look at the trades that we took this week and see my thought process and figure out like how you can get better in your trading. So that said, we actually had the holiday on the 7th, which is on Monday. So that was Labor Day. So obviously the market isn't open on that day. So let me just start with on Tuesday. Tuesday we had LUB. Okay, so LUB. Let me go back here, guys. Okay, so that was Tuesday. Was right here. Let me take this data box off. I think it'll make it easier for you guys to see my screen. Okay. So Tuesday, this was the trade. This was a gapper, LUB, right? So LUB, the way I traded this, I believe I got this right here. So basically, I got this trade right here, I think. So this was a higher low. Okay, so it was a higher low holding the moving averages. This was like right here. I saw this going up. And I alerted this in chat. I was like, guys, I'm watching this here. This is a higher low. It's forming this W pattern right here. So I got long. I think I got long right here, 190s, I think, and then scaled out on this move right here. This is this is a bullish pattern right there. If you take a look, boom, breakout, scale. So that was the trade. That was the first trade I took on LUB, right there. The second trade was there was a double bottom trade. Where was that? It was right here. So I took this trade right here. This pattern right here. Double bottom, holding the moving averages. Got long. I think I got long on the break right here. It's 204. And then scaled out on the move. Now LUB, like I said, I usually don't like trading these $2 price range. I just don't. Because of the lack of momentum in the small cap market, we're not seeing stocks moving like back in June. So now it's like I'm forced to trade stocks that are not in my wheelhouse. I'm forced to trade these $2 stocks. The reasons why I don't like this price range is like it's a lot of times it's just grindy. You never get like a nice clean move, nice pullback and a trend. You get like this grindy 5 cent, 10 cent pops and drops. So usually with this, I just get in, scalp it, and get out. So this was the first trade right there, and then this was the second one. It was. Let me see if I can. Let me try to get this for you guys. It was this break right here? If you take a look, see this? Boom. Holding moving averages, pop up, got long right there. So that was that for LUB on the 8th. The next trade I took was NKLA. Okay. So NKLA, now this one had a lot of range. I actually like this stock. It had a lot of range. I only took one trade on this. So NKLA. I mean, obviously, I don't like trading the higher price names also. But, with the market that we find ourselves in, we just have to trade whatever is moving, like whatever is available. Now, towards the end of the year, next year, you can be a little bit more picky. But now it's just, whatever was moving. So I had this stock on my watch. Now, what I saw on NKLA, right? I think they had a deal with GM, I believe. Something. It was like a deal with GM. And with this stock, it's, a lot of people are short this name. Even before the deal came out, it had a very high short interest. So, it only takes, when a stock has a high short interest, it only takes a little bit to squeeze the shorts. So as you can see right here, they put out news, a deal with GM, and this thing went from like 34 all the way to 54. I mean, this was a huge move right there. So it started, pulling back and, falling. And then I saw this consolidation pattern right there, right? So it fell and it started consolidating for almost an hour. So before open, my strategy was to long the washout. So I was going to get long. As soon as it washes out, I was just going to get in and then scalp the move up. And that's exactly what it did. So as you can see, they had this consolidation right here, holding the support, consolidating, bouncing off support. So as soon as it came down, dropped for a little bit. I was watching it, and then bam, started coming back up. I got long. Alerted it in chat, said, hey guys, I'm long this stock. I think I got filled around like 45, somewhere in the 45 range. And then I sold for about a point average. So that was pretty good. I like this. I like that trade. Obviously, I don't like sticking around, after an hour, 30 minutes after open. I only trade about the first hour and 30 minutes, maybe 2 hours after open, depending on the momentum. So I didn't stick around for all of this. But if I was trading this stock, if I had to trade this, guys, look at this right there. This is nice and clean. I like this. If I was trading it, I would have alerted this in chat. This is beautiful. Beautiful. This is a nice, ascending flag break right there. See this right there? This is like the flag pole. Boom. I mean, you can call this an ascending triangle if you want. It's more so an ascending triangle, but this is a nice breakout. Boom. Got long. Get long. It pulls back. Continues onward. That's what you want to see. These are the patterns I like. And I usually get these patterns. You see these patterns when there's momentum. When a stock has a lot of volume, you tend to see these patterns more clearly than if there was low volume. So this one was, it's pretty neat. And as you can see here as well, it actually formed another pattern. Look right here. Just 1 second. Right there. It's beautiful, man. This is just beautiful. You can trade these all day. Seriously, look at this. Boom, get long. Sort of like this pattern right here, but this one is a smaller. I mean, this is the pole right there. Get long, boom, scale out. So that was pretty neat. NKLA. Now, yesterday, which was the 9th, we had ASTC. I think that was a stock that gapped up. And so ASTC, right? So this is how I traded this. Let's see. I think it was somewhere around there. Second here. So right there. Right there. All right. So um, with this stock, so what happened was, this thing opened. Well, actually, I was watching it in pre-market, right? And ASTC always has a history of like spiking or spike at the open, pull back, and spike some more. So I was watching this. I'm thinking, maybe we can get that spike. Plus, this is sort of like a cup and handle. You see this right there? There's a nice little cup and then a handle. So it's right there, cup and a handle. So I'm watching this, right? So I got long around here when it broke out of this. It broke out of this level right there. It kind of broke out of this handle. Come on, right? So I was like, okay, I'm gonna get long right here because I'm thinking it's gonna, pop, break the pre-market high, boom, shoot up, and I got long right here. It popped up, and then I was watching it, and then came right back down and stopped me out. So I stopped out. I lost some money right here. So this didn't work out. Now I started watching this again, so it came back for round two. Now still the same pattern. This is a cup. This right here could be the cup, and then this is the handle. So I was like, well, this is if this breaks this pre-market high level, it's gonna go. It's gonna go easily. So it broke it, went. I got long, and then I scaled out. So this is nice pullback, and then continuation. And that's what you want to see. You want to see a stock that'll break out, pull back, and then continue onwards, pull back again, and continue onwards. That's I like stocks that behave like that. I don't like stocks that are like choppy. Like I can't trade this. This right here, this up down, breakout, come down. Like this is just choppy. That's why I usually like to trade the first hour 30 minutes of the open because you get nicer moves, cleaner moves. So that's that for ASTC. Another one was MYT. That was another stock that was gapping up, but I didn't trade that. I didn't trade that. I think it had a higher float, and I just I didn't add it to my watch list, so I left that alone. But it had a nice clean move. This was a nice clean move right there. It had a nice clean move. It had a higher float though, but it moved really well. If I were to trade this, I would have liked to look for a pattern right there in pre-market, and this would have been ideal for me. Right there, you see this? This right there, right there. This wedge, boom, breakout. Retest it, hold, get long, scale out. Beautiful, beautiful. So, two reasons why I didn't like the stock. The same $2 price range. Also, higher float. So it had not only was it in a $2 price range, it was also a higher float. So you guys know that's a no for me. I usually don't like trading that price range. So I didn't trade this NYT, but if I did, it would have been nice right there. All right. So the trade for today, Thursday, YTEN. So YTEN, the stubbornness of them all. This stock right here was stubborn. It was nothing but chop. Oh my God, chop. The manipulators were having a field day on this stock. Like they were just laughing all the way to the bank. False breakouts, trapping shorts, rip long, trapping longs, drop short. Like it was just this is funny. You have to be extremely careful trading this name. So I did take this trade. I got it right here after the halt. So what happened was, I saw this stock pull back at the open and then pop and then drop. I think it must have halted around here. Yeah, I think it halted, popped a little, dropped, and then came back. So when I saw this fall right here, it had already dropped. It had pulled back too much. It dropped from like 840 all the way down to like 720, which is a huge drop. So you see 3 red candles. So I was watching this. I said, I'm going to, bounce this because it's probably, and also it's close to support. So I'm like, well, this thing, I'm going to watch this as soon as market opens. I'm sorry, as soon as it halts. I'm going to take this long and try to, see if I can make some money off it. So what happened was it opened, popped up, pulled back, and it looked like it was gonna flush, right? So I started watching this, and then as soon as it came back up again, I got long. I think I filled at like 717. I think somewhere around there. I filled at 717, and then I scaled out. It was really good. I almost got a point on this whole scale out right there. This move, I got a point. So that was pretty good. It started holding like it was holding. So I was like, okay, well this is looking good. I'm gonna get long, and I think where did I stop out at? Like, 'cause it was doing this. So I'm thinking, okay, it's holding, and then it's gonna continue onwards. But then it ripped and then came back and then stopped me out. So I gave back some profit on a second trade. So the third trade was where was that? Where was that? It was a gosh, where was that? I think it was right here. It's right this break right there. Let me take this out. Yeah, so it's right there. So I alerted this in chat. I said, look, this is done this tab pullback, tab pullback, tab pullback. So you can see the price action is compressing like right here. It's literally compressing. Now, this can go either way, right? It could like bleed out, which it did, but around this time, obviously this hadn't happened back then, so you probably be looking at it like right around here. It was like this. So this is the pattern, right? So I'm like, okay, this looks like a nice triangle formation, and I got long right here. I got long. Actually, I got long right here in the. I think it's like 750s because it was holding this level. So I was like, well, I'm gonna get long right there, because you see this drop, um, go back up, drop, bounce, drop. So on this drop right here, I got long at 751, and I was like, I'm actually looking for this to come tap this level and break out. So when it started popping up, I scaled out. I think I sold some at around like 789, I think. So I got about a 35 cent profit on that. Now I held the rest, right? And I'm thinking, okay, well, this is popped and pulled back, popped and pulled back. Pop. On this try, it's gonna probably break this 8 level. When it breaks 8, I was hoping this would actually go like all the squeeze a lot of shorts and go to like 840s or 850s because there's a lot of compression. It was compressing, right? So I was holding a portion of my position. It actually broke 8, but then it popped to like 817, I think. Where was the high? 818. That was the high. So and then the manipulators dumped it again. So they were just playing with the stock the whole day. So as soon as it popped up on the spike, like I saw the spike, I just threw my order on the ask, filled some. So I had some shares left, and I was holding that for like possibly a break of 840 and maybe 867, and then try to continue onwards. But when I saw it come back and it dropped, and I just sold out the rest break even around the 750s. So that was that, man. And after that, I was like, you know what? I'm done with this name. Plus, I had to leave. Had to leave because I have a family emergency. So, I told the people in chat that I'm gonna be calling it a day. I'm gonna just pack my bags and be done with the day. So that's that. So as you can see, the stock broke down from right here, and then it's been falling ever since. Look at that. Look all the way down to the 620s. Gosh, that's a huge drop. That is a huge, huge drop. So now it's like every pop is going to be met with shorts. So shorts are going to try to knock this down every time it pops. So that was that for YTEN. Let's see the other trade. Let me see here. So EDNT, I didn't trade that. STSC. This wasn't on the Gap scam, but this was started moving, and some people called this out, and there was another guy. We call him Chat Guy. Chat Guy was in the stock, and every time Chat Guy's in a stock, he tries to move it. He gets in at like weird places and tries to ride the wave on his followers, and then he always scalps these stocks. So I didn't trade this at all. TRIL. Could have traded this, but I didn't. So if I had gotten this trade, this TRIL, this is where I would have gotten long. Let me get this right here. This is falling, right? This is where I would have gotten long right there. Let me see if I can get a cleaner chart for you guys. Okay, so right here, this is right there. This break right here, it's like a falling wedge. See this right there? Let me see if I can get this. Right there. When it broke out at this level, I would have gotten long right here. So this would have been the actual trade if I had taken this trade. But obviously, you know, I had stuff to do, you know, so I didn't trade it. And yeah, so if you were still sticking around and you wanted to take this trade, ideally this would have been the best spot to get in right here on this 1405 break, and then just, you know, ride the wave, scale out. So guys, that's that, man. You know, I'm going to try to upload this today. Upload it on YouTube today, and in the chat in the Mad As Money website under the video section. I'm gonna try to upload the video today. Normally I do it tomorrow on Fridays, but I'm not gonna be here on Friday, so I'm gonna try to upload this video today. Also, guys, feel free to sign up. We have sales in the chat room, so sign up to madasmoney.com. The link is in the description below. So make sure you sign up, and when you get into the chat room, you can ask for Market Omega. That's me. I post my ideas all day in the chat room, and feel free to follow me on Twitter at Market Omega. I post my ideas on Twitter as well. And yeah, make sure you hit the subscribe button, guys, so you can get alerted every time I upload new content, okay? So that's it. You guys have a wonderful rest of the day. Have a wonderful weekend. This is Market Omega signing off.